President Hage Geingoob's national address on the country's COVID-19 response plan amid fears of a second wave of infections has been cancelled. Joining us via Skype is the Minister of Information and Communication Technology, Dr. Peya Mushelenga. Good evening, Doctor. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, good evening.
Is there any reason why the President's address on the COVID-19 response plan was cancelled?
Well, the President will be addressing the nation on the 30th of November. As you know, that the current stage that was introduced by the Minister of Health is lapsing on the 30th of November at midnight. So before it lapses, His Excellency the President is going to announce new measures on that day. So in the meantime, government would just want to caution people, because we have noted with concern the way people are behaving during this time of COVID-19, and we would want to remind them to adhere to COVID-19 protocol like social distancing, the wearing of masks, because it has been observed that at a number of gatherings, including election campaign, social gatherings like weddings, and even at funerals, people are too much relaxed. They are not observing social distancing, they are not wearing masks, and even at the social gatherings, it has been observed that when people are talking, when they go to the podium, they would remove the mask so that they can speak well onto the microphone. In fact, they are supposed to be wearing their masks as they are talking into the microphone. And we also realize that these microphones are not being sanitized from one speaker to another. And it is very important that we remind people that the spreading of COVID-19 is still continuing. There's this notion that now we have summer, it is warm weather, perhaps the spreading will not really be much, but they must know that each and every day we are reporting cases. It means COVID is still spreading even during summer. So people should know that, and therefore they must adhere to all the protocols. We also want to remind people that nightclubs are only allowed to operate, to sell alcohol until 22 hours midnight. But we have observed that some of them are going beyond that time. It is not lawful. It is contravening the regulations that are put in place. We also want to assure the business community, many of them have made requests for some of the measures to be relaxed. We want to assure them that these are being considered, and when His Excellency the President is going to announce new measures, some of these requests would have been responded to favorably by government.
All right, Dr. Peya Mushelenga, thanks so much for that update.
It's my pleasure.
The Minister of Information and Communication Technology informing us that the President will be addressing the nation on the 30th of November after we've seen that today's address that would have taken place at 3 o'clock was cancelled. We continue in